Central High School Marching State Trip Rules. Below are the policies students are expected to follow while on our trip. Please note that all school district policies are in effect while traveling. The rules below are rules that will help make our performance as great as possible and our trip as fun as possible. Please remember that the primary goal of this trip is to have phenomenal performances. In the event of minor behavioral issues, the following steps will be taken. Step 1. Mr. Snell, band staff chaperone, will give student a warning. Step 2. Mr. Snell, band staff chaperone, will meet with student and request student stay in their presence for a duration of time. Step 3. Student will go home at parent guardian's expense. Step 4. The entire band will go home. In the event of major policies being broken, the student will immediately go home, or the entire band will immediately go home. Have fun. Think. Make smart decisions. If you have to think twice about it, you probably shouldn't do it. Students will keep their hotel windows closed at all times. Represent our school and each other. Show your warrior pride. No PDA. No one wants to see that. Please create a positive, respectful self-image. Students that are found demonstrating PDA will be subject to the steps for minor behavioral issues outlined above. Examples of PDA include, but are not limited to, kissing, sitting on each other's laps, inappropriate physical contact, no girls in boys' rooms, no boys in girls' room, nobody dating in the same room at any time period, and nobody should enter any other group's room for any reason. You may utilize the common areas in the hotel to meet with anyone outside of your room. Be in your room at the time requested and stay in your room. After lights out, students will remain in their rooms for the duration of the night. Any student found outside of their room or with their tape broken after lights out may be sent home immediately at their expense. You will be told when lights should be out in your room. However, Mr. Snell, the band staff, and chaperones cannot control what you do once your door is closed. Please remember that our quality of performance is directly affected by how rested prepared you are. Students will not engage in any sexual acts of any kind. Respect the bus driver, chaperones, and other CHS students. Your chaperone will be given a copy of your key for emergency use only. Respect the facilities. Leave places cleaner than when we arrived. Be respectful of other bands. They have worked just as hard as you. The bus you have been assigned to is the bus you will remain on for the duration of the trip. Attendance will be taken any time we load the buses to leave by the chaperones. No perfume cologne on the bus. Students may have their luggage searched by an officer or administrator prior to leaving on the trip for any prohibited items, including but not limited to weapons, drugs, knives, etc. Students must remain with the band for the duration of the trip at all times and may not leave with any parent, guardian, adult for any reason, including but not limited to shopping, dinner, sightseeing, events, etc. Watch your volume in public. You are young and energetic, but not everyone wants to hear that from a mile away. Please be respectful in restaurants, at the hotel, at the stadium, etc. If you have medications that you are taking, please let a chaperone know. This should be reflected on your health form that Mr. Snell, the chaperones, have, and you should have submitted paperwork to the CHS Health Office prior to departing on our trip. Stay in groups of 4. There should never be a time where a student should be by themselves. This includes, but is not limited to, hotels, malls, stadiums, schools, rest stops, etc. Mr. Snell requires at least groups of 4. No profanity at any time during the trip. One student in each room will volunteer to be the room chairperson, who will report any rule violations if they occur. If the room chairperson reports the violation, only the students who violated the rule may be held accountable for the violation.
No drugs, alcohol, tobacco, weapons, marijuana, vapes, etc. Students will only be allowed to use the pool in the hotel if all three of the following occur. All students in that room go together. 2 or more chaperones are available to monitor the pool. Students have concluded all performances for the trip. No energy drinks. Eat healthy and drink lots of water. Be on time. This is mean to be early is be on time.